Hey folks, just get everything set up and ready to go. So yeah, we're going to be doing Super Metroid Varia Randomizer. We're doing it on veteran settings, with medium health, and we're doing full area randomization, full boss randomization, and the funnest part, we're doing it mirrored. So everything is going to be completely reversed and backward. So it should be a whole lot of fun. So yeah, on the couch with me I have Soulmass and Rin.
Hello.
Go now.
Hello, I'm Soulmass. You can hear my voice now.
And there we go. So yeah, with that, I think we should be good to get started. So I'm going to get ready, and then I'll give us a countdown. Well, actually, Soul, you want to give us a countdown?
I will. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so now we got to figure out where we're starting, because the starting area is randomized. Okay, we are in Upper Norfair. So if you're familiar with the game at all, you'll know that like the starting location is typically criteria. You start at your ship, and you sort of work your way down into the different stuff as you go along. What we're doing right now is we are starting in the lowest section of the map, or one of the lowest sections of the map, and working our way sort of back up, but we also don't know where we're going to go when we go through any of the major area transitions. So if you look at the map that's on the side there, that will show you every transition door between areas, and as we go through here, those will automatically populate in and sort of explain where we're going, and where we've just been from. So it can get a little confusing. If you're ever familiar with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it starts to look like the Pepe Sylvia yarn board. Okay, so we are in... So that door goes there. So we're gonna have to... Alright, we're gonna burn some super missiles here to get through here. Oh, this is a very dangerous start already. We're gonna have to go into Kraid's door to see where that takes us.
I love this start. This is great.
Oh, wrecked ship. Alright, we can't do... Okay, so we have to go into wrecked ship. Thankfully, we still have one super missile alive, so we can get into the wrecked ship doors. Also, getting into wrecked ship is substantially easier than the base game would say it would be. You can just kind of jump over it with the right timing. So we're gonna pop into here, and now we're gonna have to go to the back section of wrecked ship, as it is the only thing that is open right now. So I'm going to grab this quick safety save. Not that I really need it. There's only one thing in here that can hurt us right now, but it's just good to have it, just in case. I'm going to be safety saving a lot during this. Okay, so normally, you're not supposed to be able to get into this area at all, this early on, as evidenced by the fact that the spike room is just not on and there's not water in it. So we take no damage from those. That's super nice. We're going up to this section up here, where we are going to go through another room that you're supposed to solve with grapple hook, and it's supposed to have water in it. Oh no. Okay, so we've got to wait for the... No, we're gonna have to go and do a quick reset and go back. We need an extra missile going in there, so I need to... We're gonna start from a completely fresh. Clear this one out. Because we need to be exactly precise with our missiles. So we're gonna go get those super missiles again. We're gonna go back through the Kraid door, do wrecked ship again, open it with the one missile, and save that last super missile so we can open that door.
This is something you're going to see a lot with the randomizer. You'll see resets every now and then as we go down paths, and we find out that we end up at a dead end and we should have gone and gotten an item that we needed.
Okay, we're gonna... we're gonna do it with the reset, because I've got to kill that thing quick, or we've got to wait for it to come all the way around again. It's faster to reset that than it is to wait for that thing to traverse back. Oh, this is a fun start. I like this. So yeah, this pretty clearly illustrates one of the major functions of a randomizer, in that it's more about solving the puzzle than it is about, you know, doing really highly skilled, quick technical stuff. It's more about knowing where you can go, what you can do, versus where you can't and what you can't. Okay. So now this time I won't miss that super missile. So it's 1, 2... Yep. This is just the best.
When I was vetting the seed, and I don't actually remember most of the seed, but when I was vetting it, I remember this start, and I was like, yeah, this will be fine.
Oh yeah, this is the kind of start that you kind of expect when you do full randomization, especially with the way I have it set. I also have it set for slow progression, so the entire goal is that we get progression that takes a couple extra seconds to get through. And that way we're not, like, immediately starting with suits. Like, if you start with a really early suit get, that can be... It can be fun, but it can also be a little, it's really, really quick. It's really concise. And really get the most out of it, I like having this kind of challenge of, like, this stuff is all just stacked in a weird way with weird chains and patterns.
Yeah, the thing with Super Metroid Randomizer is a lot of the game is locked behind suits, whether you need the gravity suit for the water areas and able to move around them more easily, or Varia to get around the heated rooms. So if you get the suits early, it unlocks a lot of the game and you don't really know where you need to go or what to grab. It kind of breaks what you're thinking the logic might be and can actually work against you as well.
Yeah, things being not open, it can be just as bad being too open, where there's just too much to do. The game will try and naturally funnel you in directions. At least this randomizer is very good about that, where it'll give you the equipment you need to do certain things and kind of push you in those directions. So, like, for example, if I were to find high jump and spring ball, like, right away, I would know that it probably wants me to do some of Suitless Meridia. And you can kind of surmise some of those things. Alright, we're gonna grab this save again, now that we've got the one super missile, just in case something else goes wrong, but we should be past this part, and I am almost 100% sure that we're gonna find Morph Ball in... That's the wrong direction to go. This is the other problem with the randomizer, and specifically doing full area rando, is that because everything is backwards and mirrored, I end up sometimes going the wrong direction.
That was something I had to think about when offering to commentate and think about this. I was like, I was like, are you going the right way? And I was like, this is the right way. And then I was like, wait, no, I don't think this is the right way. And then I went, I don't know. We're just going to find out.
No, it's not the right way. It's now the left way.
Okay, yeah, that's actually true.
Yep. So yeah, I am definitely... Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, so there we go. Morph Ball! Awesome. So now with Morph Ball, we have one or two more checks that are open. Actually, more like a bunch. We've got the ones in high jump we can get now, and we have one in wrecked ship we can get. We don't have bombs yet, so we can't get the other one. But, sorry, what was that?
I was like, my favorite, wrecked ship. Smile emoji.
It's so great! Okay, this room, I've made this joke a couple times. When any part of this game... So, the people who made Super Metroid Impossible went out of their way to make the hardest Metroid game possible. When they look at a room, and their response is, no notes, it means, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yes. Congratulations, yes.
Like, you did it, this is already terribly hard, we're just not gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we need to... Okay, I have a strong suspicion that the one out here is going to be super missiles. Because getting back out of here is going to be a little fraught. We have no more missiles, so unless it wants me to farm fish for missiles to get back out, that's going to be soups. It's not, it's speed booster. Interesting. I was not expecting speed booster early. It does open up a lot of stuff, but like not so much that it's a huge thing. So we're gonna have to farm one missile off of these fish. These are the worst fish. There are lots of fish in lots of games, but these are the absolute worst because they do like 80 damage. So hopefully it will be quick getting us a super missile, but you know, you never know.
I can't remember what the drop percentage is on the fish, but yeah, hopefully we'll get a missile real quick.
It's pretty low, I think, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, something like 20%, I think.
Yeah, it's some number that, like, it's just low enough for me to go, that's low, but not what the exact number is.
Yeah, it's not like Power Bomb low, which I think is like 1% on most things.
Yeah, Power Bomb's just, like, extremely low. Like, I wouldn't even bother farming it from them if I had to.
Yeah, Power Bomb farms, like, there are only a couple places where you really need to do them early on in the randomizer. And that can happen from Green Brinstar, specifically because if you get 5 power bombs, you can go into Green Brinstar and do most of it, but you can't really clear it. Oh, come on, please be... Jerkfish, stop being jerks. Okay, there was... Yeah, I thought there was another fish over there for some reason. Anyway, yeah, so there's... We can go back in and possibly farm one off of the, little ball thingies that are... Yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but... Probably try doing that. We don't have the muscle right now to take out the ghost thingies in there, and they drop decently normal super missiles, so... So we're gonna try this one more time. At least now we have enough health that if we get hit by the fish, we won't die.
True.
That's always a good thing.
I'm like shaking my fist at the fish, like just give us the thing.
Mean fish.
Fish?
Mean fish.
Please do.
Try one more time on the fish, and if not, then we'll go in and see if we can farm one off of the other thing that's in there.
I wish, you know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, after I didn't play Super Metroid until I was, like, 18, and I had a friend sit in a Skype call with me and hold my hand through it for 8 hours, and afterwards, I went swimming, like, the next weekend, and I kept trying to flip in the water like Samus does, and it did not go well. I was very inspired by how she swims in the water.
Oh yeah, she is the pinnacle of grace in this, when it comes to that kind of movement.
I wish that was me.
Twirling. Okay, I think we're gonna grab a save in here real quick again, just because. Because we can. Yeah, I'll show you the things I'm talking about. We should be able to hit them through the floor. Or through their little cages. Other side. Yo, get out the way. I don't know what you think you're doing. Yeah, we just literally do not have the power to kill one of those things.
Ghost is wondering what you're doing in their ship.
Or not. I might be incredibly wrong about this. I am. Okay, so never mind. We're gonna have to go back to fish. And that's why we saved. I soft-locked.
Understandable. Safety saves are good.
Safety saves are good.
I'm a big safety save fan.
Okay, so we're gonna pop back out there again. Farm fish for super missiles. We might also be able to, if we had maybe the Ripper could drop a missile, possibly. But we'll worry about that if we fail to get missiles off these guys again.
Come on, big money no whammies. Come on, just give us a missile. Come on, buddy. I know you want to. You got it in your fish pocket.
Oh, Jeebus. Alright, let's try this one more time. Come on.
Come on, big money no whammies. Just give us the thing, please.
I hated these fish before, and now I hate them more.
You know, you still need a few more energy. They might drop that energy.
Yeah, maybe. Probably. Given how this is going, definitely gonna drop the energy.
The fish is just like, I heard you talking smack. Now you get nothing. And you'll like it.
Wow. This is some incredibly bad luck.
This is the best start.
This is absolutely incredible.
You're getting all the fun shenanigans out of the way, which means the rest of it will be peachy keen.
Exactly. I mean, we've got speed boosters, so that opens up a bunch of stuff in other places.
Yeah, like we said before, this is just how randomizers start sometimes. You have to really walk before you run.
I am taking another quick diversion, if it will let me. I'm gonna go over and try to use Speed Booster to kill the Ripper, because Rippers have a much higher drop rate on missiles.
That's a good call.
It's going to require a little bit of finicky movement, but it'll be fine. Ah, Ripper. Why for you do that, Ripper? Just the, yeah. It's being so much fun right now. So yeah, we should be able to do a diagonal directly into that Ripper. Once we get across there, we'll go in, we'll charge up on the pathway in. And, okay. Start from the inside. Shouldn't be a problem. We can diagonal up into it, and that should give us, ideally, a drop.
That's the dream, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Drop missile 2023, please. That's my new campaign slogan.
Everyone, please spread awareness. Hashtag drop missile.
Hashtag drop missile 2023. Something. For a few pixels a day, you can feed a missile to a starving Samus.
Did not work the way I wanted it to. It's fine.
Yeehaw. I love fishing. It's my favorite pastime activity. Come on! Just give us the goods. This is also the problem with, like, having an item so early and then knowing that, like, you're gonna need it for a thing later, is that you always end up in this position no matter, like, what randomizer you're playing. Even in other games, it's like, you get, like, bombs in a, like, Zelda game, or if you get, like, a sword in, like, an RPG, and you're like, well, now I'm screwed, because I
have another idea. Okay, since this is not working, I know missiles will drop off of the, like, floaty... I don't even know the names of these things. They're like, they kind of float up in the air and they kind of wobble back and forth. I'll show you.
Yeah. I don't remember what they're called either, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna go...
Little wobbly dust bunny looking things?
Yeah, I'll just show you. It's like right over here. So we're gonna check out the back entrance and kill the things there. They're not any easier to kill, but I think they have a higher drop chance as well than the fish. We've got those things.
Yeah, the little stingray looking things.
Yeah.
We can start making up names for things. I think we're allowed to do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill that one that was over there because I know I can get back out if I drop into there. I should be able to anyway.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, no. Ah!
Stinger's pan out 2023.
Yeah, the trade-off is these things do a lot of damage, so don't want them to touch you.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, should be able to get enough height off of this to kick up. Nope. I think we are... screwed.
We go again.
Yep. This is why we give generous estimates.
Randomizers just be randomizing.
Yep. The one that pops up, I can probably grab it off that, so we're gonna go back there and do that, because their drop rate is substantially higher. That is so disheartening, though. That is soul-wrenchingly bad. It hurts so much.
It's fine. We'll get
the
another
abyss
one.
called. You just had to go. You had to go to the abyss. It was singing to you. We can't always resist the temptation of the void. That's okay.
Sacrifices had to be made.
Yeah. That one we can definitely kill, and we can get the item when it pops up. So we'll do that. Farm on this one. It's actually faster than farming fish anyway, so...
And they're so cute.
Nope.
You have to resist the urge to jump. It's
Yeah.
down there, but you can't go get it.
Yeah, that was, didn't mean to jump in there.
I would have done the same. My brain goes, item must collect, even though I don't need it. It's going to screw me over, and it's a waste of my time. I'm like, ooh, shiny.
I like how every time we reload the save, that ghost is like, hey, I wanted to give you a hug.
Oh yeah,
I'm
every
back.
time. That's actually, I think, specifically the reason they disabled that save spot was because of that.
Yeah, the ghost being there. That makes sense. But, like, I gotta see my homie, you know?
Okay, so we're gonna do a bit of damage, that way we can do that. And health.
He just wants to see you grow up to be healthy and strong. It's okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Is he gonna be our squid dinner? Yes, but
He's not being fun.
we're gonna have squid for dinner for a long time. This is how we feed our children.
Okay. He's learning from the fish friends. He's like, just don't give it to them, they'll hang around more. It'll be great. 4.
I believe.
This is still faster than the fish. So how's your day going?
I think Samus's blue suit reflects how this day is going at the moment.
Oh, very much so.
Samus is blue. Dabba dee dabba da.
Oh, don't do that to chat. They don't deserve that. Oh,
if I had to suffer, they have to suffer too.
If there had been a drop there, I would have been so mad.
I mean, honestly, I would have laughed. I would have apologized for it, but I would have laughed.
Oh, come on. Help me out here.
You know, your day could start with, you're supposed to host and open this attract mode, and then OBS decided they weren't going to save your mic settings, so no one heard you. So, you know, you could do worse. You could do worse.
As soon as I get this missile, we're immediately going back, and I'm immediately making a safety save. Because I do not trust that I will not screw up and fire that missile into the wrong spot.
Fire the missile.
There we go!
Let's go!
Alright. Heck yeah.
All the campaigning worked off. But now we're stuck having squid for the next month. Sorry. That's our entire food budget is that.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, we bought all the squid, played the fun gacha game with it, and got the thing we needed. Okay, so we're gonna grab the save spot right here just for safety. Again. With Speed Booster, we can go into Bubble Mountain. Obviously we're not gonna be doing any heck runs in Bubble Mountain, because that's, you know, not a great idea. Don't have the health for that right now. I'm resisting the urge to murder the fish, just to see if it drops a missile.
Knowing our luck, you would kill all of them and they'd both have a missile and they'd be like, oh, well, huh.
Yeah, something like that.
Amazing.
But hey, we've finished the trial. We can get through here now. Where does this take us to again? Probably remembered that. Okay, it takes us to here. So there's not much we can do, which means we've got to go into... okay, there's also another progression path we could go that would be terrible, and I don't think they would put us in this way. So there's a green gate glitch we could have done as well at the start here. Oh, wait, we have other checks here. That's what we should be doing. Got missiles right here. Hey, we got a super missile. Look at that.
Let's go, homie. What are you holding?
Power bombs! Heck yeah! That gives us access to Red Tower. So that's a pretty huge find, but we want to grab Bubble Mountain first, because it is absolutely doable right now. Makes sense to do. We could also check Crumble Block Kingdom. if we want to do a mock ball real quick. I think first step is going to be Bubble Mountain. Got to save right here. So Bubble Mountain's going to take us... There's one check we can do immediately in Bubble Mountain, going through this hot room over here. That. 20 some energy gone. There's more power bombs there. We are going to go take those power bombs. Because it makes sense to do. More power bombs is always more better. So.
I'm a big fan of power bombs.
They are super, super useful. Okay. Those. Up here.
It's always just inherently good to grab because every time you grab an upgrade for them, it gives you that many of them, so that's less you would have to farm for something else.
Exactly, and like if we go into Green Brinstar, having a bunch of power bombs is always a good thing. Alright, we're gonna run through here real quick. And we're going to grab that. Yeah, I think we're good on this for right now. I'm gonna grab the save. I actually do want to check what's on the other side of that green gate glitch. We're not going to do it, mostly because we have 1 missile and 52 health, but I still want to see what's there. It's Charge Beam. Okay, so we know where Charge Beam is. That's good. When we get more soups and we have more health, we can absolutely come back to that.
Thank you for all that help, Novas.
Yeah, those Novas just gave me the motivation I needed to go and check Rumble Block Kingdom.
We got the hookup.
Yes, we're gonna grab that save real quick. We're gonna pop up this direction.
I mean, they are vitamin colored, so that makes sense that they're so healthy.
Oh yeah. Get that iridescent green glow kind of thing going on. Alright, we're gonna pop this open. We are going to do what is affectionately referred to as a mock ball. We are now moving at run speed while being in ball form, which lets us bypass the speed booster gates, which we didn't actually need to do because we have speed booster.
Yeah, but that's way more fun. Swag strats are fun.
Heck yeah. Hey you. I don't like your face. There we go. Ah! Trying to get through here with as much health as possible in case Crumble Block Kingdom is actually, like, useful. It wasn't. It was missiles. That's what I was expecting. But we saw what it was. That's the important part.
I don't think I've ever been able to get through that hallway without taking a bajillion damage.
Oh yeah, those mobs are just terrible.
Yeah, they just descend on you, and you'll get lucky, and I'll get lucky like 1 in 100 times or something, and take the least amount of damage. Only one will clip me.
Yeah, if I had something like Wave or Spazer, that would have been substantially different. But like just the regular base weapon, not super great for that. Okay, so there is one we could check in Wrecked Ship, but I'm not going back in there without another missile. So we're gonna do this.
Not the tube!
So, tube's been blown up. We're gonna go this way and check all the transitions off here. So we'll get some more yarn pieces out there. Eastern Meridia, heck no.
Yeah.
I love that.
Nope. Just gonna nope way the heck out of that. Alright, we're gonna climb up the wrong way this way. Pretty sure these murder bee things also have super missiles that they drop in a really high drop rate.
I think they do. From what I remember, but...
Okay, Crocomire. So, we are gonna kill Crocomire.
Yo, eyes emoji.
We're gonna kill Crocomire with 5 missiles and 5 super missiles.
Hello, bee friends. You wanna drop us some stuff?
So once again, we are gonna be farming off of mobs real quick. This should be a lot faster, though. They drop soups, like, super quick.
They continuously spawn here, so all you have to do is crouch and just shoot, and then you'll just pick up the items instantaneously when they die, and it's like... It's so good.
Yeah. One more super missile and we're good. I actually did this earlier with 5 missiles. Doing Crocomire with 5 missiles is painful and terrible.
I was gonna say, my condolences.
Alright, I might go quiet here, so I've gotta count his steps.
Croc is looking pretty sick today.
Slightly too early.
Croc isn't feeling so good.
Yeah, he's looking a little gooier than usual, and like toothpaste. Oh my look at this. This is bad.
Also, those those lava balls that you see Crocomire shooting out can drop items. That's why Gray was hitting them to attempt to get some of the missiles back.
Yeah, there we go. That's actually not terrible. Oh, and we got another phase, so.
He said, "Gotcha City, baby!"
Heck yeah.
Yeah, from now on, I'm just going to call Super Metroid a gotcha game. Samus
Clearly,
the
it
whole
wants to be that way.
Inside that visor, all Samus sees is just this gotcha mobile game going on. She's just kind of running around, just collecting things.
Yeah, like, all of our majors are 5 stars. Everything else is just like 3 stars.
Samus is a whale. She's all in.
Okay, we are almost done with this. We've got more than enough soups now that I can just take him out with one more soup. Oop. There we go. Bye-bye, Crocomire. Ugh. Low ammo croc fight. Always fun.
Yeah.
What did Croc have for us?
Come on, give us something good.
Okay, so we can check 3 spots in... Actually, no, we can check 4 spots in Croc. So we have the UI on that tells us what items, how many items are left in an area. It's just a little extra thing. It's not something I use it all the time because I just leave it on and forget to turn it off. But that'll let us know that there are 3 items in Crocomire's area to get. Because we're playing with a lower than normal number of minor items, so I have it set up that we only have 85% of the normal minor items. We're also playing at roughly half health, so there are going to be spots that just don't have stuff in them. And like, it can be a little disheartening. Yeah.
I was gonna say my favorite. Get to a location you worked really hard to get, and there's nothing.
Just nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Alright, so we're gonna... we should be fine with this. So we're gonna go back up there. I'm going to go and do this thing over here. We are gonna do a fun little strat where I go back over this way. I am going to charge up a blue suit. And I shorted it. Okay, so we're gonna get some extra health. It's fine. But the idea is that we're going to use that to dash boost across this section in here, rather than going and doing what we normally do, which is either like bomb jumping up there, or using high jump and speed booster, or ice beam. Actually, we want to make sure this door is open. So I can just do that immediately. Nope. Yeah, lava hurts a lot because we don't have Varia. Like, way more than... So that I think is actually boiling acid is what it's supposed to be. Because it hurts you even if you have both suits.
Yeah, I believe it's acid.
Yeah, so we're gonna... Here, we're gonna do this again. We are going to... boop, jump, and do that. And we're across. This is also a hot room, so we need to be very careful about being in here for only as minimum amount of time as possible. And there we go. We now have more super missiles, which is absolutely vital. Back to full health. Grabbing a safety save.
Absolutely. Safety saves are the best. I will always advocate for them.
So yeah, we have 2 more we can actually check at this point. We're gonna go down here. There's one that is down in here. There's one above the runway down there. And then there's one in Grapple Room along with one in Crocomire's Arena. We didn't check Crocomire's Arena because there's no way we can get back even if there was one there. It would have to be an E-Tank, and I would have to... Hey! Gravity suits!
So, about that.
So, now we have just an absolute ton of damage reduction from enemies. We still have no damage reduction from, specifically, environmental effects. So those will still hit us just as hard. But we take now 25% of normal damage against enemies. So that's going to make this a lot less dangerous to traverse. Enemies have now become kind of... We still can't kill stuff quick. So there's that, but... Kill these guys.
Little love taps won't hurt as much. The bonks will be okay.
Yeah. This. And that is more super missiles. And that's all of Crocomire's items, so we don't actually have to go and check Grapple Hook. Alright, yeah. So that was a great find. That's gonna make things a lot easier when traversing Meridia. Leave all of that open for us to check. So, while we had a slow start, this is definitely picking up speed. And doing low ammo Crocomire, sometimes is a gamble. In this case, it really worked out for us. Also, it's gonna let us gravity jump, which is another fun little trick. I'll show you that one once we get to Meridia. Oop. Again, acid. It still hurts. A lot. Yep.
I think the acid actually does more damage when you're wearing gravity.
I forget how the environmentals work. I know Varia changed around how environmental suits work. So if you're talking about the base game, if you have Gravity Suit, it confers all of the benefits of both Varia and Gravity. If you only have Gravity Suit in this, it does the damage reduction for enemies and the movement in water, but not the environmental protection. So, alright, we're gonna pop up here and grab a Spazer, as we can. And I'm just gonna try not to miss any more wall kicks. And missiles. As of course it is. So, while we got Gravity Suit, we still don't know where Meridia is. So that kind of, yeah. Definitely has an effect on what we can actually do with Gravity Suit. Damage reduction's nice, but without water to actually move through, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Nope, it's this side. It's this side because we're mirrored. Every time. There we go. Oop. So we're gonna check where this goes first. So this should lead us to somewhere good. It's in Norfair. Okay, we're gonna climb Red Tower. I actually just picked up a better strat for this recently. So that power bomb will not only kill all of the Rippers, but it will open that for us. Oh, I almost got it. Nope, I'm gonna have to do regular backup. There we go. That wall jump is a little finicky. It can be. Thankfully, we've got super missiles and power bombs here, so what we can do is we're gonna go this way and do this set of checks down here, which hopefully I will be good and not fall into the Venus flytrap thingies. It's about, say, a 50-50. It really shouldn't be. I should be able to do that movement much more smoothly, but, you know. We all have our weak points. And reserve tank. I'll take it. It's health. Alright, so, for those not familiar with how reserve tanks work, instead of being a regular E-tank where I have it, like, active all the time, it's just an E-tank that sits in my inventory that I can use if I go under automatically. It's... yeah. It's a thing. I'm sorry, Solomast, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say the reserve can sometimes be required if the seed was really mean to you. And you have to, like, go in and manually enter certain amounts of health.
Yeah, they're useful for a couple of things. Mostly, it's good, so if you are in... let's say you're doing a heck run, and you need, like, 3 or 4 tanks to get through something, you only have, like, 2 regular and 2 reserve. It can be really good to use the non-auto version of that, so that you can control how much you're using. And you definitely want to do that from the manual, like, in the menu. Because if you trigger that while you're taking consistent damage, you'll still take damage through the recharge animation. Like, that's an important thing to be very careful about.
Yeah, and you can't. It would kind of defeat the purpose of it. So it's always better to just do it through the menu if you're trying to recover your health during a hell run. Yeah, definitely just do it through your menu.
Yup.
Safety save, baby.
Safety saves. All the safety saves. Alright, so we're gonna pop up here, we're gonna check this transition, see where this takes us to. And it is... Lower Norfair, okay. Not going in there. getting a whole lot of not in there right now kind of things popping up. Like, what do I gotta do to get myself a green Bryn Star around here? Okay, you are... Huh? I said green Bryn Star, not blue Bryn Star. Okay. Cool, there we go. Well, we found our way to criteria. That's a big thing. That's important, because we are going to get a whole bunch of checks really quick through here. Also, I will do everything I can to eliminate that noise as fast as possible, including taking out those guys. There we go.
The seat wants you to know that it wants you to have the super missiles now.
It does. It's like, hey, now you can have all the super missiles. Hey, grapple hook. Grapple hook is grapple hook's a mixed bag. It's not super important, but it is useful.
It has utility.
Yeah, its biggest utility is the fact that you can use it to very easily kill Dragon. Second biggest utility, you can use it for quick farming in Lower Norfair. And super missiles.
Nice.
Alright, we're gonna go check out Billy Mays. So several of these rooms are named after people. In this case, Billy Mays, primarily because you go in there and you get an extra item for free. It's a 2-item check.
Yeah, you get the item, but wait, there's more.
Oh yeah, but wait, there's more.
Alright, so we're gonna do this jump over here. We jump through the door, that drops us right on that platform without touching the water. And we have X-ray scope. Bumpy plasma. Oh, we didn't get a microwave kit, it's fine.
Interesting.
So, X-ray scope is actually useful for a couple of specific tricks. It's one of the ways you can get into Spring Ballroom. It's useful for what we call microwaving, where if you have plasma, charge, and the X-ray scope, you can kill certain bosses very, very quickly. And I'm gonna save the surprise for how that works in case we do find plasma at some point soon.
Yeah, we do know where charge is already.
Yeah, as
exactly.
We do have charge in our brains.
Yeah, exactly. So once we get some health as well, we can also, when we get more health, we've got the missiles now. We can do green gate glitch to get out of to get that charge. So really, it's a matter of getting enough health to do that at this point. Although we're not really that bad off. We've got one tank. Well, we've got our base health plus one reserve, so we'll be fine. We are going to go back up to the top now. And we're gonna go check out our ship that we supposedly came on, that we've never been to.
Yo, you have a ship? Nice.
I have a ship, and we have a special surprise for the ship.
Yeah, you notice that Samus is blue. I wonder what the ship is gonna look like.
Just have to find out.
Get your guesses in now, chat, and guess what the ship's gonna be.
There are many options, and this one is my absolute personal favorite, so. Yep. Wow. Terrible climb. But we got it. That's all.
The pirates just aren't being very nice.
They're being mean. Why are they being so mean? Like, I was... Alright, so we got this check here. We'll do real quick. It's like right here.
Might as well. Swoop on by.
We have enough that I'm going to do a thing that I absolutely love doing. If Morph Ball would cooperate.
She's gonna do the thing.
Yeah!
I'm gonna do my absolute favorite thing, which is, it's called Gauntlet. So, normally, Gauntlet is tackled at the end of the game when you have Screw Attack and just an insane amount of health. If it would just let me... Speed Booster. So one of the drawbacks of having Speed Booster is you don't actually gain momentum faster with Speed Booster at the start. It's actually slightly slower, and that affects your jump height. So, my predilection for holding down R sometimes makes it harder to do what should be easier jumps. Alright, so we're gonna do Gauntlet. It's gonna take a couple seconds for me to get in there. Oh wait, actually no, it's not. We got the Speed Booster, never mind. We're doing 2 checks here real quick, then we'll do the check above the ship. Also, yes, Kirby ship is best ship.
Best ship.
Boop.
I love doing that jump there.
It's so fun.
It's
It looks
just,
so
it's so
cool.
swag.
It's just got a certain energy about it. Like, heck yeah. You just saw that. I know you saw that.
You couldn't have not seen it. Like, you had to have seen it.
Oh.
That was
thank
close.
you, reserve tank. Yeah, technically I was out of the acid when the reserve tank triggered, so you know what? I'll take it. That's a win. Get a full heal, we're gonna do a speed jump, and we're gonna do gauntlet. There are a couple ways you can do gauntlet. If we had plasma, we could have done an off-screen triggering of the door and just dash through it, although we don't really have the health to do that the whole way through, so... Yeah, we are shockingly low on health. Oh, wait, no, not gauntlet yet. We got one more to check before we do that. That's the one over moat. A lot of people forget to check moat.
Yeah, it didn't even cross my mind to check mode here first.
Yep, there's a single one above moat. Oh, and it was just some soups. It's fine though.
Have some soups.
We got
I love
soups!
I have some more soup.
So we're gonna also check this door transition down here while we're here, then gauntlet. I'm just gonna keep teasing gauntlet and never go there.
I was gonna say, like, at this point, I think you're contractually obligated to go. Like,
Oh, of course. Alright, so we found Green Brinstar. That's another huge fun. We're gonna do these checks real quick, because there's, again, it's 4 item checks done very, very quickly in rapid succession, so... Yeah, that door transition leading to Green Brinstar, though, opens up a whole other collection of items. So, we're gonna pop up here. Yeah, I actually really love doing Gauntlet. If I could get these wall jumps, why are you being so finicky today, wall jumps? You blame the controller, like all good artisans do. Blaming their tools.
exactly. That's what I do.
It's clearly the controller. So yeah, this acid does the same amount of damage that the previous acid did, so it's very quick. If we miss one of these jumps, it's probably gonna kill us. There. Drop that. And we are at the major item check, which is nothing. Thank you, game.
I love that. That's my favorite.
I should have expected it. I really should have. This seed has that kind of energy about it, like, oh, it's gonna mess with me the whole time. I know seeds don't have agency and they can't actually feel things, but sometimes you get ones that feel really malicious. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and that, and that. Drop that power bomb, and bam. And fire on the way in the door. That sets that up. We're just gonna pop over here, shoot down, and now we're going to. Okay, we've got these missiles, and then we're gonna grab this E-tank, which we desperately, desperately need.
Yeah.
We've got some comfort and health now, yay!
Yay!
Drop that.
Things will be a little slightly less scary.
Yeah, we're slowly getting away from being, like, you know, near death all the time. We're actually really good on missiles and soups at this point. Like, I have enough that I could clear the game with these. Not comfortably, but, you know.
It's enough, yeah.
Hey, Torian's and Vanilla Torian spot. Cool.
Yes, I love that for you.
So we're gonna check over
Is this
here.
even randomized?
Is this even randomized? Yeah. Okay, so we got our Western Meridia spot too. So we're gonna check over here real quick and see if we can grab ourselves some stuff from Watering Hole. There's 3 checks that are like right here, so it makes sense to go and do them real quick. Yep.
So if you've never played a randomizer before, like, this is literally the first time you've ever seen a randomizer in your entire life, some of the things that we're saying might not necessarily make a whole lot of sense, but Gray mentioned that there are 3 checks clustered pretty closely together here, and it makes sense to do it while we're here. And it's just the way you prioritize where you're going. A lot of times is based on how many checks are accessible in an area to get to at a time, to be able to either get more items to do other things, or to just go ahead and get them out of the way so you have less things to do later. So like when you go to double dip, you don't have to do an entire area. You just like, you can go back and double dip an area, do the easier checks, and you can get the harder checks out of the way earlier if you pass by the area or anything like that. Like that's a lot of what playing randomizers is mapping it out in your head and going, okay, I can do XYZ while I'm here, so I don't have to do XYZ later.
Yeah, it's.
I love
it's
that
the...
we dropped down there and there were no items in the double check.
Yeah, that's yeah, like I said, malicious seed. That's how it feels like. So we did watering hole and we got 5 missiles. That was it.
You do love dancing alone in an empty room.
That's what it feels like. It's absolutely what it feels like. Alright, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go do Green Brinstar because we have literally everything to clear all of Green Brinstar. And yeah, so more about the idea of like routing specifically with this, specifically with grouped check locations. That's kind of what randomizers boil down to, is I want to see how many items I can get as fast as possible in as few locations as possible. So the idea of not having to double back to spaces that you've previously missed, obviously early on we couldn't do that with like Norfair, for example. We could only check a couple of places, but now that we've got a certain set of items, we can do the entirety of a section, which gives us then access to all of those checks, all of those locations. Because of the way Varia does its randomization, any item can be in any location as long as it follows what we call logic. And logic would mean that you do a certain number of checks to get to that location, or have a certain number of items. Harder logic will allow you to do more complex tricks. Easier logic will keep you from having to do some of those tricks. Like, a good example would be, there's a 1 frame to 2 frame perfect trick to get across the moat that's over in this direction over here. You can theoretically do it. It's also very difficult to do. It's not really marathon safe in a lot of ways for people who aren't very skilled at the game. And yeah, even people who are very skilled at the game sometimes mess up on doing CWJ. So really, it's a matter of what tricks are doable, what your skill level is, and all that to figure out if you should or shouldn't be doing something. And then it'll build out a seed that can be beatable based on that logic. And missiles. Okay, so this is the Ron Popeil room, by the way. Named after another salesman. Ron Popeil was famous for the phrase, "But wait, there's more." So you go into the room and you get this missile pack, and then there's one that you can find that's right there, and then you drop a bomb, there's another one, and then as you're leaving, there's another one. So it's basically, but wait, there's more, only, you know, 5 times over.
Okay, spring ball.
Yeah.
I see. I'm starting to map out in my head what it's trying to... Biggie was trying to do.
I think we might have some spring ball jumps in our future.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, fortunately we don't have to do any for Meridia, because we can do gravity jumps for basically all of those, but spring ball is actually surprisingly useful to have. Like, it doesn't seem like much on the face of it, but it is pretty fantastic. Check this over here. Hey, we got our wave beam. Nice.
Nice.
So we finally have a better weapon. More PBs. Okay, so power bombs are also useful for another thing we might have to do. I'm getting the feeling we're gonna be doing some heck runs in Norfair. And if you played this game before, you might be familiar with this. There's a way you can recharge all of your health for sacrificing some of your regular weapon ammunition, called Crystal Flash, which requires you to have 10 power bombs, 10 super missiles, and 10 regular missiles. Also, you need an extra power bomb to start off the chain reaction. But it will allow you to, when you have below 50 health with no reserves, it will let you fully recharge your health, which is absolutely instrumental when doing some of those runs.
And again, when we talk about logic, the seed is basically telling us it's gonna throw the stuff at us later by giving us all of these resources and almost no energy. We can pretty much expect it at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
been sitting in the back of my head is you've continued to grab these up and you've only found one extra energy, and I was like, are we flashing? Are we flashing? Hold on.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some crystal flashing happening. I'm almost certain of it. Unless we find Varia, and I don't think we're gonna find Varia super quickly. But we haven't found it, so. Yep. X-ray scope, please. That's what I get for not pressing the cancel button. Instead of, like, cycling through all of my secondaries. And another reserve tank.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. This seed is salty. Very salty.
This seed said he's gonna have a nice, relaxing game on a Sunday afternoon. I think not.
Yep. And it's just like, we're not having any of that.
The seed chose violence.
That it did. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple of additional tricks in this area, although actually we don't have to do many of the more intense tricks, just because we got a lot of really good equipment. So we're gonna go down here, and we're going to... Hey, another retank, nice. Now I feel comfortable doing all of those Sakrons.
Normally this room is called Big Pink, but all the walls are looking pretty gray today to me.
Yeah. Must have known I was coming. Oh, screw attack. Look at that. Combat has officially been trivialized. So yeah, screw attack, for those who are not aware, it is an ability where your jump is shrouded in energy, and that energy makes everything immediately explode.
Yeah, basically we're just going to be spin jumping through everything for the rest of the seed.
Okay, so we're going to drop a power bomb here, and we're going to go the back way. So normally to get to this item you have to kill a thing called Spore Spawn. Mini bosses are slow. We don't want to do them. So we're going to just fire those missiles till we hit the block on the other side, and go straight through the back entrance. And what do we got here? It's more super missiles. Vanilla super missiles.
Is this even randomized?
I'm starting to question it. I haven't played vanilla in so long. So we're gonna pop up this way. This is one of the worst rooms in the game, and you know what? I'm definitely not... I was gonna do the swag thing, but I don't think I want to mess around with it. We've got Wave Beam.
It's one of the worst, but it's not the worst. We'll see the worst maybe later.
Yeah, that's, normally that's, because we're doing reverse, we're doing the mirrored map, that would normally be done by a very fun trick where you've got to, like, do a pretty, intensely, perfect jump and fire a missile at a very specific time to set off that gate, but it doesn't work backwards, so we have to use a different glitch, wall jump up that wall and fire a missile specifically into that gate to make it go open. It's a whole big thing. What's important, though, is we are almost completely done with Green Brinstar. There we go. We are officially 100% done with this section. We don't need to get anything else here. Are, however, going to check the transition points off of this because we need to. Ah, come on. There we go. Finicky movement. Alright, we found Kraid. Or did we? We found the Kraid location. So this is where Kraid would normally be. And normally Kraid is the first boss fight that you go through in the game. However, the bosses are randomized, so the room that would normally lead into the Kraid boss fight might not be here. In fact, it might be literally any of the bosses, meaning this could be Ridley. So, in all honesty, I could kill any of them except Ridley right now. So we're gonna grab this save here real quick. And we're gonna see who this is. Then hey, we're going into our first boss fight, and they should come really pretty quickly after this. Like we should pretty much be able to get through most of the boss fights. The only thing we're still missing right now is Varia Suit. Like that's the big thing for Go mode.
Yeah, the reason we can't do Ridley right now is because we don't have Varia and not enough energy tanks.
Yeah, if we had something like, say, 8 or 9 energy tanks, I would feel comfortable being able to try to do a kill for Ridley that way, but it's, yeah. It's not ideal. Alright, so let's check out who it is. It's Ridley. Reset!
I love this for you.
Hey, well, I mean, we know where he is, so...
Exactly, we know where he is, we've got that taken care of, it's fine, it's fine. We also now know the other boss rooms aren't going to contain Ridley.
We'll come see
which
Big Bird
means
later.
We've got 2 more we should be able to access right now, specifically Wrecked Ship, and we can access the one in Eastern Meridia. So we're going to do those next, I think. Yeah. That seems like a solid choice. So, we can't get to the one in Lower Norfair, obviously, because we don't have the stuff to get through it. Again, it's the whole taking heat damage thing that's a problem, so... I think our next step is going to be going back to Wrecked Ship and having a very different experience of it. For the funsies! Alright, so our yarn board's filling up. We're getting the... Sorry, pegboard, that's the word I was looking for. That's Upper Norfair. Okay, actually... Hold on. Let me cap off my health real quick. I think we're gonna go back that direction. And I think we're gonna do a quick hack run. Okay. So we need... Oh no, we need a power bomb to go through that. Yeah, it's worth trying. What the heck. Oh, we got screw attacks, we can just go through this wall. Normally. This way. We're gonna check out Wave Beam.
I see chat asking if this is full item rando or major minor, and this is full item rando. Mirror mode, if you didn't notice.
Oh,
can only fit so many things in the category.
Varia!
So. Okay, that I didn't actually expect it to be there, but we'll take it.
I did not either. We also don't have enough. We didn't have enough power bombs to do the Crystal Flash, so that worked out well. Holy crap!
Yeah.
That was a complete stab in the dark, and I cannot believe I found it there.
I mean, we take those.
That was... Oh, I'm so happy about that. So now we have immunity to heat. That was the big thing that was slowing us down. So this seed is now solvable. I think we have everything we need for go mode.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty much cracked open at this point.
Yeah, so we're gonna do
the last big thing.
We're gonna do a couple little bits of looting, just to shore up our health, because our health is very low. So we're gonna do speed booster over here. We're gonna do the Norfair Reserve area. But yeah, this is now a very different game. So aside from like taking not a lot of damage from regular enemies, now our environmentals do very little damage to us as well. It's like 50% reduction.
We only need 1 more energy tank for go mode, so yes, we're basically there.
I mean, I have killed Ridley with no E-tanks before, which is it's a feat.
Yeah, I was gonna say Godspeed. I could not be me.
I cleared
I need at least 1.
I cleared an Ultra Sparse run like a week and a half ago, and I cleared a super fun movement, super fun combat seed earlier this week. So
I remember you posting about the low one, and I was like, woof, could not be me.
Ridley took me, I want to say, like 6 or 7 attempts.
That's actually not a lot.
It's kind of messy, but like it was all luck there. Like, just getting in there is kind of a pain in the butt too, because there's so many things that do so much damage on the way in. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking in my head. It's like not just like the actual fight, but like just getting there would be half of the battle.
Oh, 100%. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Check these in here. Hey, high jump boots, nice. Always fun to have. And spacer. So we got loaded Norfair, clearly. Yeah, I mean, aside from the fact that we don't have a lot of health tanks, we also didn't have a lot of firepower as far as regular weapons were concerned. So now we're in a much better position. We're also going to grab that charge beam while we're at it. We're going to go do that the right way. And by the right way, I mean the way they intend, not the actual right way. So, I mean, I stick by the principle that in video games, the right way is the way that works.
That is correct.
Alright, we should also check the transition areas off of these, so we're going to check the Crocomire transition, see where that leads us to. And then we'll check the Lower Norfair transition as well.
So right now, since we have everything, GrayGooGirl is just going to be wandering around, basically looking for all the locations of the bosses until we can get to Mother Brain at the end. So we're going to be seeing a lot of just running around, exploring.
Yeah, we are basically uncapped at this point. We get to do whatever we want to do. Alright, this is still technically not the way they intended this to be solved, but much faster than using the grapple hook. And we're gonna check Ice Beam as well, see what's in there. Probably check Cathedral too. If I throw out room names and you're not sure what they are, feel free to ask. I have a tendency to just kind of use all the terminology that we normally use in the community, rather than think about specific spaces.
Yeah, in the Super Metroid room or community, there's a name for every single room that we transition to through these doors. So GrayGooGirl's just going to call these rooms what we know them as, but if you have questions, just let us know.
Yep, always happy to expound upon certain things, make sure we're clear and understood.
That was my favorite part about playing this game vanilla, what my friends were teaching me, because I was friends with a bunch of, I mean I still am, but I was friends with a bunch of Super Metroid runners, and they were all like, "You've never played, you have to," and they were like, "You gotta go to this place next," and I'm like, "What is that?" When they dropped, they were like, "You gotta go to Main Street." I was like, "What is that? I don't know where that is." It is very funny.
Yeah, why haven't you gone to the Mickey Mouse room yet?
Gosh.
Oh, the Mickey Mouse room. If we do things right, we're not going to see that room in this run, because I hate the front side of Lower Norfair. It's so bad. Also, because it's almost always accompanied by a trip to the worst room in the game. Which, I mean, the name should give away that it's just the absolute worst room in the game. There's no redeeming quality of that room. Alright, that's Norfair. So we know the other item that we had in here that we didn't pick up was a missile pack, so we're good to go. Also, 60 super missiles is sort of the threshold for if we don't get the powerful guns, it's what we need to take out Mother Brain. So we're in really good shape. Oh wait, I have to spring bombs for that. Alright, so next stop, wrecked ship. I'm gonna teach wrecked ship why it would have been nicer for it to give me super missiles early, because then I wouldn't be mad.
You're gonna give some hugs to some fish.
Oh yeah. Teach them fish who's boss.
We're gonna fry the fishes, even though we definitely saw a ton of squid left.
Yeah. That's catharsis.
Feels good. Does definitely feel good.
Oh yeah. Alright, I am still gonna go through and loot this as well. Like, there's a lot of looting that we can do. I mean, theoretically, I could just absolutely run for the end, but there's comfort strats we want to make sure we have health for stuff, especially Ridley's fight, which is always going to be an absolute pain. That was just missiles anyway. I feel better about not having gotten that. That was what we could have come back and gotten after we got power bombs, but I just, yeah. Glad we didn't waste the time on it. So we're gonna go back up here, access the save room, and then go check the boss downstairs. There is a very, very good chance it won't be anything. Well, it won't be anything that's gonna be immediately dangerous, but it's good to always have backup saves. Okay, it's this side. Yay! I remembered for once. Oh, the fun of playing mirrored.
Alright, so we've seen where Ridley's at. I wonder what boss is going to be down here.
I'm gonna guess Dragon.
Maybe it's just Fantoon.
Hey, it's Dragon.
Ooh. Eyes emoji, eyes emoji.
Oh, Dragon. We have the grapple hook for instant clearing. Unfortunately, we don't have plasma, or I would have just microwaved her, but...
I was gonna say, I'm upset we cannot microwave.
If we get past Fantoon and Dragon, I will go out of my way to fight Botswoon, just to show off microwaving.
That's gonna be good.
Microwave is cool if nobody's seen it before, so it'd be cool to show off.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna do... Okay, unfortunately, what we have to do is we're gonna have to not get caught from that direction, we have to get caught from the other direction, because doing this mirrored kind of messes with... Come on. If you're gonna do that, do it from the other direction. Her movement patterns are terrible.
RNG.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can do this. So we're gonna go over to here. And do that. There we go. It's better than being grabbed and being flung around. So if we had missed doing that, her facing that direction means that we can still get over there and hit that. If she does it the other direction, because of the layout of the room and her movement patterns in mirrored, we wouldn't have been able to get it on the other side.
Yeah, it would have been a lot harder.
Yeah, so that's taken care of. And now we're gonna get out of here by doing a gravity jump. So, we're gonna pause, and we're gonna turn off our gravity suit, and we're gonna get flung into the air.
Beautiful.
I love that.
Alright, so gravity suit works in a way that when you're in water, right, your momentum is stable, where you're moving like it's just regular moving through air. When the gravity suit's off, you build less momentum, you build it more slowly, you cap out at a lower momentum value, and it falls off more slowly to make it seem like you're in water. That is not the case if you jump while wearing gravity suit, but you take it off in the middle of the jump. So you get a whole huge burst of momentum, and then you turn it so it slowly drops it down. Thus, you get a huge amount of height off your jump. We haven't seen Forgotten Highway, have we?
I do not think we have.
Okay, well, I shouldn't be going up here anyway, because it's not the right direction. But what we should do is go check out Forgotten Highway. See where that takes us. Hopefully that'll take us the back way into Meridia. Into Eastern Meridia. Like, if Forgotten Highway does go to where Forgotten Highway normally should go, that would be awesome. So we're 2 bosses down. We're not going for our 3rd. Then we can go back and get rid... Oh, actually, we're gonna have to... Yeah, so that's gonna be Kraid in Meridia. Also, we'll have Plasma Beam up and check, which is great. Oh, I should also mention that as well. So normally when you clear a boss in their area, so if you were in Meridia and you cleared Dragon, it would open up certain doors in Meridia for you to go through. Specifically Plasma. In this case, however, because we killed Dragon in a different area, it's still going to open up those areas. So if we were to kill Dragon in Wrecked Ship, it's still going to open up those areas in Meridia. Meaning that, like, even though I cleared the boss that's in Wrecked Ship, it doesn't turn Wrecked Ship back on. Or it doesn't, like, if I killed the boss that was in Kraid's area, it wouldn't open the door in Kraid's room. Kraid's space. So it opens up the one corresponding to the boss, not the area that you beat it in. Alright, so we're in Western Meridia. Where did Western Meridia things go? Let's check Mama Turtle. Oh, actually, let's go over here and we'll check this one, then we'll check Mama Turtle.
I always laugh when Mama Turtle has soup. Always very, very funny. I'm just like, soup. Turtle soup, get it?
Turtle soup. Missile pack we don't need, alright. Mean old crabs. Those crabs have been responsible for so many deaths in this game. Because without suits, they do so much damage. Now, even with suits, they still do a substantial amount of damage. I just want to know what's up with the health right now and why it's so low. And Lower Northfresh has got to be full of E-tanks.
You did turn on the half health thing, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there's an E-tank. Yeah, normally it gives you substantially more than this far in the run. Because we have a total of... Well, there we go. That's sort of what we were looking for. Yeah, normally you would have, by this point in the run, probably 4 or 5. But it kept us in, yeah, the 1 to 2 range for a very long time.
And now we are technically in go mode.
Oh yeah, we are definitely in go mode. Now it's just a matter of getting to the locations, clearing out the stuff. Okay, so we have Lower Norfair entrance. I'm going to do the gravity jump through here, and we're gonna go take out the ones in that space. So, and I'm going to. Oh, jumped way too early on that one. There we go. Doing another gravity jump, which is gonna launch us right. Oh, a little too high, a little too quick. Really should have been like right on the edge. Yep. Frame late. There it is. So that's how you get in there without space jump and without doing the traditional lava dive, as it were. You can also do a modified version of that if you don't have high jump boots, but that's also really kind of awful. Regular bombs. We're gonna, for the heck of it, we're gonna go kill Golden Chorizo. Because reasons.
Just because we wanna.
Indeed.
Dude, show off one of these sick cutscenes.
Yep. This one would go bowling, but it's, yeah, it's stuck in bricks.
It just gently lets us go, just goes boop.
Like, you look like you're about the right size.
There you go, buddy.
It's like the beginning of like a pinball machine or like Plinko or whatever it's called.
Pachinko?
No, there you go. Thank you.
That's the one, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go.
I'm not good with names. I'm gonna be real.
You know what? This. You're in the right spot below him. He throws it up instead of forward. Just hitting that spot would be a little tricky. Ooh. Grab whatever stuff is here, because we are now chronically low on super missiles, but it's fine. Nothing.
Darn. Fish man of my dreams, let me
Oh,
know.
no way! All 3 of the checks were nothing.
Extreme worth.
What the heck? That hurts. That really hurts. Okay,
the
so
game's just like, get on with it. Just go.
It's like, I gave you go mode. What are you doing? Like,
yeah, why are you still looking for stuff? Get out of here. Just go.
Okay, so we're gonna do a short charge in here. Yep. Did not get the short charge.
When GrayGooGirl says it's she's doing a short charge, she's talking about with the speed booster charging up the Shine Spark. This floor area in the bottom of the room isn't normally enough space to get the speed booster up to where you're actually activating it. but if you do buttons stuttering in the middle of your run and certain spots, you can actually charge it up in a shorter span of floor.
Yep, it's a matter of tapping your run button at very specific frames. That was a 1 charge, I think. It was either 1 or 2. But yeah, that allows you to get enough space in that particular room to get through it. And we are off to the worst room. That room I was talking about earlier that I don't like. We're gonna have to do it. For reasons. Because in my hubris, I decided the front entrance was better to take than the back entrance. In my hubris. Okay, so...
We said we wouldn't see the worst room in the game, but this is the worst room in the game.
Yes, so we're going to do what is a very, very, very finicky high jump. So it's a high jump, wall jump, in a very specific spot. It's right around there. It's tough to get. We could also do a spring ball jump off that, but we had high jump, so it was easy enough to do. Honestly, after like 4 attempts, that wasn't really that bad. Do we want to do Mickey Mouse Room?
Let's show
For the
people.
fans!
Mickey Mouse
For the
Room, let's show it.
fans.
For the fans.
Yep, okay, this is a terrible, terrible idea, and no one should ever do this. Hey! It's Mickey Mouse Room.
Missiles.
Okay, so we're gonna drop that right there. And bounce out. Spring ball makes getting out of that room possible. If you go up the entire floor. And now another room that I absolutely hate. This room. Just because there's pirates everywhere, and it's like, it's kind of annoying. With high jump, it's not so bad.
It's just the
There's a
pirates
lot of-
and the awkward platforming. It's just like you have to go all the way across and then back around, and it's like, ugh.
And there's the moving lava, so like, especially when you're a kid, you're playing through this game for the first time, all of a sudden you've got this like extra timer on top of it of like, well, I gotta get out of there before the lava gets there. And it just definitely plays it up a bit.
I totally didn't cry in that room the first time I went in it. No.
Alright, we're still actually looking for Ice Beam as well, so technically we're Go mode, but I don't relish the idea of killing a bunch of Metroids without Ice Beam.
Without Ice Beam, yeah.
Also, Zeb Skip, it requires Ice Beam, so... Technically Go mode, technically I don't need to do Zeb Skip, but I would rather have that as well. Ice and Plasma would be lovely to have. Alright, so we're gonna come down here, we're gonna kill the last boss then, which is gonna be Kraid. And hopefully I will get a quick kill. And illustrate how quick kills work.
Normally Kraid has 2 phases, and if you do the quick kill, you can kill it in only 1 phase.
It is a little tricky, but once you get the framing set up and all of that, and also, the version I do is not as fast as the normal speedrunning version. Just because I take an extra second to line up his hand with a specific location to make sure it's completely out of the way. Also, we are going to farm a little bit down in this area too, once we get through here, just to get back up to stuff with super missiles and all of that. And power bombs. Hey, and the retank, there we go.
Health for days.
Now we have all the health we're ever going to need. And then some. In this current version, you need at least 3 health tanks to do Mother Brain. It's only when you have Ultra Sparse that you can get away with doing less. Because that lowers the amount of damage that Rainbow Beam does. There we go. Metal pirates are done. Alright, so we're gonna do some speed farming. This is like the main reason why I absolutely love having Grapple Hook. That is that you can do this. So Yeah, our goal is to get back to 10 power bombs. That gives us more than enough leeway to get through this place and get out. If not, I'm sure Kraid will drop a couple, so...
Might drop a couple.
I'm gonna hold out hope. And we have 8 anyway, 8 is enough. We can also... farm those guys, take those guys out quick, because they always have them. Okay, so we're gonna pop this eye thing. I know I should know.
We gotta go defeat the final boss.
Yep. Okay, so let's go take out Kraid. I should be Morph Balled here, because that'll remove some... Oh, we'll sit in Morph Ball. It removes a little bit of the lag frames. Oh, the fun of playing on original hardware. Alright. Up. Up. Got it one more time. Nope, we didn't get the quick kill. That was my fault. Oh well.
Now people just get to see the fight how it was intended.
There we go. And it's still not by any means a slow fight. Took way more missiles than it should have, though. There we go. Power bombs for days. Oh, a missile pack. There we go. That's go mode. The one thing we needed. There it is. Alright, so we're gonna pop our way out of here. We're gonna go back up to find the original Kraid room, which has our Ridley in it. And clear that out. There really aren't that many places we need to full clear at this point. We have Meridia. If we go back to Eastern Meridia, there's some places we should definitely check there. We didn't do really any of the checks in that area. So, got some Western Meridia checks, but not any Eastern Meridia checks. So, yeah, I feel much more comfortable if we had at least Ice Beam.
We'll probably find it along the way, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
I was kind of expecting it to give Varia Lasso.
Yeah, I can't believe I found Varia when I did. I think that was something.
It's literally a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I don't think that was the Logic's intention was for you to find it that early, even. So.
Oh no, absolutely not. I mean, I practiced doing a lot of hell runs, just over and over and over again to the point where I know I can do most of them with 3 tanks. And that's like really precise. If I have crystal flashes, then it's even easier. Because I don't think it builds crystal flash healing into the logic, for the most part.
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, we're gonna check this to see what this item is without actually doing the whole puzzle. It's supers, so we don't need to do that. Pretty sure I checked power bombs for Jade. I think I did. Better. Yeah, I definitely did. Just check the map and double check that. Yes, I did. Okay. Got this one over here. Do it this way. Keep forgetting I have, like, no regular beam damage for these sorts of things. Alright, where is this gonna kick us out at? Red Star, nice. Kraid's lair is off of Green Brinstar. We can get a Green Brinstar from Criteria. Here. Now we get the fun of going through some of these, like, weird connections. Like, figuring out how to get from one location to another can be really kind of taxing once you have so many things open, because there's just so many doors all going to different locations. And unlike with the normal game where you can just memorize, like, this is always going to go here, just the randomization really throws a wrench in that.
I think that's part of what makes it so fun. Like, area randomizers in any game is just like, it just adds that extra, like, you have to pay attention to what's going on factor to it.
Yeah, and we kind of luck out with this one specifically for Varia because it is only major area transitions and not all doors. Like, the door randomizer in Link to the Past is amazing, but also kind of terrible.
Yeah, it's like literally every single door goes to a different place, and so unless you have an impeccable memory, you need to have a tracker, an auto tracker for that, because it is.
Right, I am doing this the lazy way because I don't like doing the short charge and to jump over them. I almost never clear them.
Yeah, this has become the search for Ice Beam at this point.
Nothing. Did we do Chorizo in here? I don't think we checked Bomb Chorizo.
No.
No, we didn't. We didn't do BT.
No, I don't think so. No. I had to think really hard because we would have passed by it a lot earlier.
Yeah, let's go visit BT.
Yeah, we're gonna stop at the ship and get items first, so I don't get like stuck down there trying to do off-track escape.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't for the life of me do off-track escape mirrored. There's just something about it that throws me off so much.
Understandable.
Yeah, we'll check Bomb Trees out quick, and then we will head for... There's always the chance that Ice Beam is going to be in Ridley's boss room, or in the crate room that opened up. We're also looking for Plasma, too, so that always helps if we can find that. And watch Plasma be, like, right here in this, like, check we could have done way earlier. Actually, I did that in a tournament with Link to the Past. Not tournament, a marathon with Link to the Past recently. Where I skipped over a location I thought wasn't a big deal. It turned out to be a pair of gloves. So.
Oof.
Ooh.
I still got through it pretty quick, but it was like, that would have been so much nicer to have early on. Oh, bye, Bomb Teresa.
Bye, BT.
Just trivial.
Absolutely trivial. Alright, we're gonna check as well the transition from... Actually, we're gonna... Back. Come on. Yeah, we got one more transition we can check over here that we haven't checked before. Yeah. But we didn't kill Fantoon either.
No.
Oh, that's right, we haven't done the Meridia boss. For some reason I thought we'd already taken care of that. This is the problem of like playing a seed right before playing this seed. Still thinking like, okay, this takes us to Eastern Meridia. We're going this way, we're gonna take out the Eastern Meridia boss and check Plasma Beam while we're at it. So it's either Fantoon or... Well, it's definitely gonna be Fantoon. It's the only one we haven't cleared.
I was to say, we only have Fantoon left.
It's either Fantoon or Fantoon. Place your bets.
I'm gonna bet on Fantoon.
If Fantoon's so good, where's Fantoon 2?
Fantoon 2, The Revenge.
Fantoon 3, but it's then just, and it's just 3 Fantoons all at once.
Oh, that's cursed.
All at once, but watch out!
Fantoon 4, but it's actually Dragon. Alright, so let's check Plasma. Gotta be something good in here, right? It would not give us anything good. Missiles. But this is also trivial, because we can just do this. Ah, come back here. Who said you could jump? I'm gonna go over this side, because the jump over here is... Again, tricky, but possible to do with high jump. A lot of those jumps you just can't do without high jump. And normally you're supposed to have space jump when you come in here, they expect you will, so... So I could do stuff quickly, or I could do stuff showing off fun tricks. Any thoughts on what you'd prefer to see?
We have plenty of time now, so I'd say just show off some fun tricks.
Yeah, do whatever you want, because I mean, Would you like to know how far we're into this, or?
Yeah. What's the time at?
You're at 1:35.
Oh, we got loads of time.
Yeah, that's why I was like, whatever you want to do, it's your rodeo. You can end it whenever. You can show off whatever you'd like.
All right, so we're gonna go do. Well, first off, we're gonna grab spring ball because we can. It's here, might as well. So, should we get? Come on. This sand is the worst thing in this game. There we go.
Sand is very annoying.
Whoever devised that sand, 100% a sadist. No question. Hey, we get to visit our friend Shock Tool. He's looking a little weird. He's in the ceiling.
What's up, Shack Tool?
Shock Tool.
Sometimes I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is mirrored, and I'm like, but why? I'm just like not used to it.
Oh yeah. For real? It took me like 20 seats before I could play this game without getting a headache mirrored.
Understandable. I'm kind of like, I'm paying attention, but I'm also tuning a lot of the graphics out, and I'm mostly trying to focus on like looking at Samus and what you're specifically doing, like just watching Samus like bounce around on things, and it makes you forget things are mirrored, and also trying to focus on like what you could do next, or like other stuff, and trying to think of the logic, and it helps me forget that everything looks really strange.
Yeah, it's the whole mirrored aspect of it, like it seems a little gimmicky, but it really does cause a lot of problems, especially early on if you just started doing it after playing the game for, you know, years and years and years. All of a sudden see it backwards, it just kind of, yeah, it can really mess with you. Like, I had a fun thing happen with this. I managed I spun a seed up right before they dropped the patch for this, so I run two seeds a week on my channel, just doing them on Sundays, because it's kind of fun to do. But I found out that there was mirrored, like, it released in the middle of my stream, so I rolled a mirrored seed like 2 minutes after it was available publicly.
Nice.
So I was able to immediately get on top of that, and like, the reaction on stream was absolutely priceless, trying to figure out some of this stuff backwards. So much fun. Okay, so we're gonna do a thing called Snail Clip. Because we got some extra time, we're gonna try and use a snail to clip through the ceiling here. And I think I got it, actually. Nope. I did! No! No! Oh no. Oh no. We are stuck.
Yeah, when's the last time we saved?
That's a damn good question.
I'm trying to think.
It's been a minute.
It's
been a minute.
The danger of trying to do anything with this particular spot in the game is you will get soft locked.
Oh, we did that right after we came out of Forbidden Teresa.
Okay. I was gonna say, it was recent because I remember you coming out of the shaft and you were like, oh, I'm gonna stop by the ship to refill, but yeah. I wasn't sure if you saved between that and somewhere else. I was like,
Yeah, we're fine. We lost maybe a couple minutes.
Yeah, tops. It's not a lot.
Okay, yeah. I was panicking there for a second. Like, straight up like, oh no. Like, am I gonna have to do Lower Norfair again? That would be terrible. But no, we only lost a little bit of time. And once we get back there, I will save and then do Snap Flip, so I can show it proper. Yeah, that was, for some reason, that was a weird setup. It got me in the top, but it wouldn't let me jump through. It is a thing that happens with that. We also aren't going to go back and do Spring Ball, obviously, because there's no reason to. It's just a missile pack. And we're not going to do Plasma either, so. None of the stuff we picked up was consequential! Yay! Actually, we'll do a different thing real quick. We don't actually have to go the right way into this. We are going to skip doing Bot Swoon. We're going to go the back way and we killed Dragon, so we can go and do it this way. So we'll show a different way going in. See, it was all part of my master plan. Ha 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 ha.
We just wanted to show off this way.
Exactly. Because otherwise we weren't going to get through here. Yeah, casually, this room is intensely frustrating because the way they intend for you to do it is not really great. It's a lot of, like, swinging around on the grapple hook, but, like, just using wall jumps, it's a lot faster to get through here. Oh, I'll drop me out of that. There we go. And we're gonna safety save up here.
Yeah, we're not really scared. Yeah, we're not scared of Phantoon, but we'll just take the save just because.
Yeah, stuff can go wrong. More missiles!
Okay, I'm really wondering where those beams are at now.
Yeah, they're buried somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna do the missile strat for this, because we don't really have a fully powered plasma beam. We could also do the lazy way, too, if we want to use a super missile at the end of this part, so we can speed it up a bit, but... Just do it, I think I'll do a regular strat. So our goal is to hit him with 5 missiles every time he goes through. So that's the thing. And he's gonna do over here. Those 2 in there. So that's 5 missiles. We need to hit him with 20 missiles and 1 super missile. We got 4. Okay, that's fine. 5, so that's 14 right now. I think we don't actually need 15, I think we need 13 plus a suit. Should be enough to cover it, but... We'll get 1 more super missile in on this, that should take care of it. There we go. Oh, actually no, I was wrong. I miscounted! My numbers were wrong. It's 18 to 2. Whatever. It's fine. We have Screw Attack, which sort of lets us mitigate a lot of this. You can also use a fake Screw Attack by charging the weapon and sort of jumping through it. Let's do 1 more save and we'll be done.
We just wanted to see all the pretty green Phantoon flames jumping around the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta love them randomized colors. Yeah, the only colors that don't randomize are Samus. And obviously the ship, but... Yeah, so that was Phantoon, that's our 3rd boss. So now we need to go take out Ridley, and we will be good to go, but we also want to find Ice Beam first, because Ice Beam. Ideally both Ice Beam and Plasma, but if we find Ice Beam first, we're just going to go with that.
Yeah, we're going to be hunting now, because you've done a lot of checks, there's not a lot left, so we're starting to whittle down where we kind of know it's going to be at.
Yeah, I'm suspecting they're probably both going to be in this area.
I mean, yeah, this is one of the only areas that I think hasn't been fully scoped out at this point.
Yep. Alright, so we just need to make sure we don't go into Botswoon's room backwards, because that will, in fact, soft lock us. Those are super missiles we can avoid. Gonna take this sandpipe back down. And that's gonna put us out in this room. Which should be shockingly familiar, because it's right before where we soft locked last time, so... We're gonna pop through here, and grab ourselves a save, so that I can do this snail flip without worrying about setting us back. But we are, in fact, still gonna do the snail flip. The only thing required for snail flip is that you have gravity suits. And also, we're gonna turn off screw attack for this, because screw attack can make it a little more difficult. Nope.
Come on, Gary, we're gonna go up.
We're going up these, come on.
Okay, gonna reset this again. Yeah, the snails are kind of our friends, but kind of not.
Gary's not cooperative today.
He just woke up on the wrong side of his shell in the fort.
Nope. We're gonna that. We're going to. That looks good. There it is.
There you go. Yeah, basically you want to position the snail in a certain way where when you look at them, they obviously freeze up, and then you use it to kind of like finagle a jump past the stuff there. But Gary didn't want to do it the first time. He definitely didn't wanted to do it the second time. He just want to hang out.
Okay, we're gonna check. We'll do this one first. There are 2 of these cones we gotta take down. They're gonna put us out in different areas. Now, thankfully, because we're in the randomizer, and we're doing area randomization, these will lead us back to it. There's plasma. There you are, you cheeky little something. This will lead us back to where we just were, so it's a little non-Euclidean, but you know, it works.
We can also go microwave Botwoon now.
True.
Yes, we're gonna show off microwaving Botswoon then. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Because we can't microwave Ridley, unfortunately. Now we're gonna turn on screw attack again.
Imagine if you could microwave Ridley, though.
That would make Ridley fight so much more fun.
That would be so much easier. So much easier. It'd make doing it like without a whole bunch of health a lot easier too. Just trivialize it.
I think it would take out a lot of that health factor that prohibits a lot of early Ridley.
Oh yeah. RBO would never be the same.
God, could you imagine RBO? Holy crap, that would be wild.
Yeah, RBO stands for Reverse Boss Order. It is a category I know I will never have the ability to do.
It's extremely brutal.
It is just so difficult.
And it requires you going through all of these spaces without the right suits, and it's...
You have to be very, very precise, and you have to be very careful with your health, too.
Yep.
Yeah, the heck runs in RBO are just absolutely ridiculous.
Yep.
If other things weren't run killers, hell runs in RBO definitely are.
Yeah, it's the whole Varia Suit is the defining factor in that. Really, it is. It's just like not having that makes all of Lower Norfair just so difficult. Okay, let's check these. And it's another E-tank. I'll gladly take.
Everyone loves energy.
Where the heck is Ice Beam?
I was hoping that would be ice, but we still have a few here, so...
Yeah, I think we've passed... No, we've passed of all of the ones here, so we are basically done with checks in this area. We've seen all of the other ones. Stuff we passed up. So, as we passed up a super missile pack, we passed up the plasma beam missile pack. And that one.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
that happened when I was looking away doing administrative things. So I was like, wait, what? Did we check those? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so this part's done. Oh, what about Speed Booster in Western Meridia? That's something we didn't check.
Oh, that makes sense. Sometimes when, like, watching people play randomizers, I'm like, oh, you have the item, so you must have went and done that check, and it's like, no, that's not how that works, Rin. You gotta remember, that's not how it works.
Okay, so this way leads us to Wrecked Ship, I think. We also didn't clear Wrecked Ship. Oh, this is Crockmire. We should go and check Wrecked Ship, because we didn't do any of the checks in that, because we didn't have it open or enabled.
Yeah, now that we've killed Fantoon, there's a bunch of checks in Wreck Ship we have access to.
And if it's anywhere, it's probably going to be there. Alright, so let me consult our pegboard map and see where the yarn connects. Let's look at that. Wrecked Ship is off of Upper Norfair, which we can get to off of Brinstar. Okay. So it's the other side of this. Perfect. Yeah, so Wrecked Ship is going to look a lot different. There are also 6 items we can check in here, so we're going to check the top first, instead of doing one of the more annoying ones. And actually, we'll go down first. We'll go down first, we'll open the door for the boss door there, and check one of the other rooms down there.
Love seeing that fully completed pegboard. I think the only thing you haven't found... Oh, no, you did find the backside of Crate. No, you didn't.
Okay, nothing there. Yeah, that last crate, we know that leads to Ridley.
Yeah.
We just didn't get it marked down because we were not going to get out of that room alive. It's one of the things I love about auto trackers too, is this thing is just very good at filling itself out. I'm sorry, robot, what are you doing? How about you back up? Don't need y'all up in my biz.
He said, I just want to hang out and be friends. Take out your trash for you, incinerate it, if you will.
Alright, so we've got all of the ones down here taken care of. There are a bunch of checks up top that we can check out too. I kind of dig this this color palette for this room. Makes it feel kind of rusty.
I mean, that aesthetically would fit for Wrecked Ship.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to kill everything in these rooms, because
I kind of hate the default color palette for Wreck Ship. It's kind of just brown and gross.
Yeah. It's like it's been there for a while, and clearly the cleaning crew's been on vacation, or, you know, didn't survive the crash. One of the two. But yeah, we had to clear out all of the enemies in that room because those doors will not unlock until we do. Fun times. Would you move? Robot, I'm sorry I have to shoot you in the butt, but you need to move. Okay, missile pack. Not ideal. Alright, so we're gonna pop back through here. There are several that we can check up top as well, once we're outside of the Wrecked Ship. I'm also gonna use our lovely X-ray scope to see if it's in a very specific location. That'll save us some time later on. Go through here real quick.
We're gonna actually use the X-ray scope for its intended purpose?
We are.
I can't believe it.
Bombs. I'm not gonna bother with those.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go back to Batoon so I can do the
The microwave.
the microwave. It's fine. Oops. Get up here. Gonna do this the fast way. Soups.
Soup.
Soup. And nothing. Okay. Nada. Not a thing. It does mean, though, the 2 checks that are in here will be here. So that's a thing. And if they're not Ice Beam, then, yeah, that's certainly a thing.
Yeah, we're running out of checks.
We are. It's a good place to be, though. I could do that the right way, but we've got more than enough health and damage reduction.
Nothing like showing off how tough Samus is by running on literal spikes.
Oh, yeah.
Time for some bowling.
Oh, bowling alley. Although I don't know if bowling is supposed to work this way, but you know.
It does on Zebas.
If this area wasn't themed around bowling, I would definitely want it to be themed after Legos. We call it the Lego Walk.
Drop bomb there.
Amazing.
Walking on Legos. Get in the hole. Please get in the hole. Missiles. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Ice beam.
Where are you?
We got space jump. Not that it helps, but you know. Let's go back to Meridia real quick. Go take out Bob Moon. And try to figure out what I've missed. Oh, that's not fair. Whoops. I didn't really skip much stuff. Like, it's gotta be... Oh, nope. I was thinking it could have been in Criteria, but not. It's gotta be in, Dash Booster. The Dash Booster, E-Tank, and Meridia.
I was gonna say, like, Boblins really the only thing, like, over in that area, yeah.
Let's keep doing that. Yeah, so we're gonna do Buffoon, we're gonna do Western Meridia, we're going to check one last spot there. Like, the last spot I can think of.
Wait, we never checked across the acid for Crocomire?
Oh, you're right. Although I thought we got all the croc items. Yeah, the HUD said we got all of them. We can check.
Okay.
I might be wrong. Alright, so Buffoon, gonna do that real quick. Alright, so we're gonna illustrate a thing called microwaving. Now, Plasma Beam does...
Flashing light warnings, by the way.
Yes, this is a flashing lights warning, so we're going to be rapidly turning on and off X-ray scope. So the way this works is Plasma will go through enemies. X-ray scope is just going to keep enabling and disabling and basically killing its iframes. So, Bot Boom, which normally takes like, I think, 5 of those, died immediately. And that is microwaving.
I love microwaving.
It's the best.
A shame we couldn't cook Dragon that way.
Yeah, that's my favorite way to finish the Dragon fight. Okay, we're just gonna do the speed booster blocks over here. Get on out. There we go. Okay, so let's get back to Meridia. That should be pretty quick. Where did we go? Eastern to Western Meridia. Criteria. It's off of Criteria. One of the ways is off of Criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Criteria, Norfair, Wrecked Ship, and Lower Norfair. So we definitely want to go for the Criteria. So we can get to Criteria from the top of Red Tower, which will be super easy to do now that we've got the space jump. Oh, X-ray room. That's where we missed. That's where it is.
We forgot the X-ray room.
Yeah, because X-ray room is just an absolute pain. Wow, how did I mess that up that badly? Okay. Yeah, so X-ray room is normally the bane of everyone's existence if you don't have space jump and like a couple of other things that make it easy. You can do it easily with grapple hook. You can do it with damage boosting and bombs. You can do it with a lot of things. But it's just so much easier with space jump or with grapple.
The damage boost strat can be hard if you have very low health going in here.
Well, it must have been in Meridia.
This game said, you will not have Ice Beam and you're gonna like it.
Okay, let me put it this way. If we don't find it in the next, like, 5 minutes, I'm just gonna go clear. And we'll not worry about Zeptide Skip. I've got enough missiles to cover that anyway.
Yeah.
You still got 20 minutes in your estimate anyway, so you're fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I definitely need to refine down the estimate on this. When I started, 220 was about that. I think I've gotten better in the intervening time.
Yeah, you've now done basically 100% item collection in 220.
Yeah. Here. I know I didn't need to do that, but it felt good doing that.
Sometimes you just gotta do what makes you happy with these, especially when you do so many of them all the time. It's like, might as well do what makes me happy.
Yes, this road tower up here should take us to... Wait, am I in the wrong place? Oh, this gets us to criteria. And then going... Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go up, we're gonna go around past the normal Torian spot. Yeah, so if it's not where I think it is, then it's probably... I don't know where it'll be, but if it's not there, we'll just go straight to Torian. I would really like to show off Zepskip, because Zepskip is fun.
And fast.
Yeah, literally we're just missing Ice Beam at this point. There's some minors we skipped, but other than that, really, nothing else. The one remaining here is definitely Bomb Tornado. This is so much faster with Screw Attack.
Remember when these pirates were bullying you earlier? They can't bully you anymore.
Oh yeah. I think that's one of the reasons I love this game so much, is there is this very stark contrast from the beginning and the end of the game with your power level. You're just liquefying things.
That's definitely one of the satisfying things with playing any Metroidvania, is starting off and feeling the progression as you get much stronger by the end of the game.
Oh yeah. Alright, so... yeah, there's one here that definitely has to be Ice Beam. The only one I didn't check. I am gonna confirm it before I do it, though. Oh, come on. No, never mind. You know what, we're going down first. It doesn't matter. Could charge over here, we're gonna charge the actual regular tunnel for it. It's an E-Tank.
Huh.
The last E-Tank.
Yep.
Huh.
Huh. This is so weird.
I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain about where we've been and what hasn't been checked.
Okay, we haven't killed Ridley yet. We're gonna go kill Ridley. I think I know where it is. It's either in Ridley's room or it's in the Kraid room. Alright, so where's
Oh, that would make sense. I thought you might have done Ridley while I went AFK a little bit ago, so I wasn't sure what I missed. I was like,
Yeah, so we're gonna go take care of that then. Where is the Kraid door? That's off of Brinstar, so back up to criteria. And that's off of the... Okay. Through criteria, once again. For what will be the last time. Second last time. third if you get the escape. So just forget what I said there. It's fine. Yeah, I think that's where it is. I just realized we've been circling around looking for stuff, and then we hadn't cleared those 2 checks.
Saying Big Bird was holding on to it the whole time.
Yup.
Well, I mean, Big Bird's in lava, so that makes sense that they'd want to hold on to Ice Beam.
Exactly. He wants to feel a little... He wants to chill out a bit. I mean, obviously he's used to the coldness of space, not the heat of the inside of a planet.
True. Instead of putting refrigerant in his room, he's using the Ice Beam to cool everything.
Especially he's got Ice Beam sitting in front of a fan. Like a swamp cooler.
Yeah, that would be very funny. That's the headcanon now.
Alright, this way through. This is a fun game to get lost in, and I've always found it to be that way, and like with the randomizer, it happens more than you'd expect. Ice Beam being the last places we checked is kind of incredible.
And extremely funny.
Alright, so we can get there through here. This will take us to Kraid. So it's very possible it's this room. Oh, it's gotta be in Ridley's room then.
Ridley shakes fist.
Ridley is so mean.
Literally the
Alright,
worst.
we're not saving for this. We don't need to worry about it. It's Ridley. We've got way too much health.
A lot of health, a lot of everything, to be honest. Good on resources.
We are super overgeared right now.
We were shaking in our boots earlier, and now we're like, alright, we are the boots, let's go.
Come here, Ridley. I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Not the cleanest. 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, there we go. Come on. Stop being that way and pick me up.
Please, Ridley, just pick us up.
We're ready
End
to
the
go. We got
shenanigans,
dressed
Ridley.
up for the prom. Come on, man. There you go.
Wow. That was impressive how many times it took him to grab us. Show me an ice beam. Hey!
Alright.
There we go.
Well, now we have literally everything.
Yeah, I think we've basically 100% this aside from the stuff we like glossed over but didn't grab.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
And now we get to show off Zeb Skip.
Exactly. The entire reason I wanted to do that was to show off Zeb Skip, which is so fun. It might take me like 1 or 2 attempts to do it because I'm doing it backward, but
Yeah, backwards, it messes with your brain's muscle memory on the inputs.
yep. Also, I have to remember to turn off screw attack.
I was going to remind you, but good thing you remembered.
Yep. Because I always forget to turn it off, and it's like, why isn't this working? Where are my iframes? Oh.
Yeah, like, yeah, oops.
Okay, we're gonna hop over this way. In the home stretch. Just gotta kill Mother Brain. Which is much easier than it seemed like it would be. I also have enough health that I could try and go for stand-up, but I don't think it's worth it.
Samus has already put enough money into this gotcha game.
Yeah, we don't need any more 5 stars. We've got a full team. We got all the weapons. They're all like upgraded. We got duplicates of everything. One last time, take a save in the Kirby ship. What's funny is if we would have just gone for Ridley instead of trying to search for Ice Beam, we would have found it. So, I mean, that's kind of another illustration of routing sometimes. Certain things like that can happen. And like with most seeds, you're not going to worry so much about that happening because a lot of times the boss areas don't have majors. Sort of has changed things up a bit, but yeah. Where am I going?
Ice Beam was the friends we made along the way.
True.
Very much so. Okay. Let's go to Torian. Show some Metroid's what for. Alright, Golden 4. Already drained. One of the fun things about this, too, is they sped up the elevators, all the fanfare stuff is sped up for the randomizer. And stuff like that, where you would normally have to wait for the Golden 4 to break and fall down. You can just kind of skip over that. Oh no, Metroid! Oh, hey, I actually got hit with one. Dang. Alright, well, we're gonna kill the Metroids the other way, then. Using power bombs. That's what you can do if you don't have Ice Beam, is you can use power bombs. 3 power bombs will kill a Metroid. So, doing that strategy, you want to gather them up as much as possible. And take them down that way, but, you know. Okay. Clearly this is just not my day for avoiding Metroid hits. Alright. There we go. Being very ill-behaved.
Good thing we stocked up on all those spicy cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're going to do a quick tactic once we get into this other room to try and make this next cutscene go as fast as possible. We could try for Baby Skip, but that's complicated, technical, and I'm not very good at it. So we're going to take our suits off. And we're going to jump into this hopper right here and take as much damage as possible. So that the Metroid has less energy to drain from us. And we jump into it.
Yeah, so normally there's a way to jump through this room with a strategic pattern in which you could just skip over the baby and the baby will never grab you, and so then thus the baby never has to drain your energy. But yeah, it does take a particular kind of movement, and when you're very used to doing it, coming in from the right and going to the left, trying to go from the left into the right can be that can be pretty hard. So
yeah,
it's fully to just drain your energy and then come in here, refill your energy, and then continue on.
Yeah, it's a bit slower, but it's also more consistent as well, and there's also a chance for soft locking or causing a permanent slow if you do the baby skip incorrectly. So we're just making sure that's not going to happen. Just going to take the safer strat. Grab this save right here. Not that I expect we'll have any issues with Mother Brain, but it's always good to have safety saves.
Yeah, just in case, like, you know, the game crashes or whatever, you know? It doesn't even necessarily have to be like you soft lock or you did anything wrong. The game could just decide it doesn't want to go anymore.
Alright, screw attack is off. And we are Nope, didn't get it. We're gonna try for one more time for the Zep Skip.
You got plenty of time if you want to give it a couple tries.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get Zep Skip. Huh. Spawned in late. Weird.
Come on,
there it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so normally if you blow up those Zepatites, it takes 10 missiles, and they regenerate health for every, I think, half a second you don't hit them. What we did by skipping that was force the others to not spawn in.
Yeah, they don't spawn as the first one never dies, so if you clip past it, the rest of them spawn, you just zoom these through. Saves you a lot of missiles and time.
It's a bit of a testament to their design work earlier, because they're like, oh, well, no one's ever going to get through here, and we can save on resources by only spawning the one in.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're never within vision of each other, so... Just kind of awesome, the design process and thought that went into that.
It's so strange to see you on the left and Mother Brain on the right.
I know, right? It's terrible, but it's also awesome.
Yeah, it's mentally jarring for people who are very used to watching those. Obviously, people who might not watch a lot of Super Metroid or anything, or this might be the first time they've ever seen it, might not like initially realize, but it's kind of like if you walked into your own house and everything was backwards from what you remember it to be. That's kind of what it feels like.
Alright, we got the perfect amount of health for this. So we're going to get hit with this beam attack. It's going to take us down to 77 health. And drain all of our missiles, our super missiles, and power bombs. And we don't have enough health to stand up. Also, we have a low enough health that Mother Brain won't try to knock us down any further.
Mm-hmm. But we come out of this very fabulous.
Heck yeah! Baby Metroid! Baby Metroid, this is why Baby Metroid is the best.
The baby.
The baby.
Such a slow cutscene. It's one of the reasons I tend to do Fast Torian, which is an option set in the randomizer, is because this does take so long to run through. But that's just, that's what it is. Alright, so we're gonna see Mother Brain, unfortunately, hurting our Baby Metroid.
No, don't say that. It's not gonna happen. Not this time.
For real, as a kid, the first time this happened, I cried a little.
It is super sad.
It's so sad. But we've got Rainbow Beam now. So this thing does 1,000 damage. It's absolutely ridiculous compared to like any of the other damage you can do with a regular gun weapon in the game. Yeah, so just gonna punch Mother Brain a bit. And this should be over momentarily. And then we will be in the escape sequence. And I am, in fact, going to save the animals because I always do.
Shaking my SMH.
I always do. They deserve it. They're great.
No,
I am an anti. I am save the frames, not save the animals. I always have
to. I never save those animals.
I picked the wrong.
Your couch is not on your side, I'm sorry.
Unfort, sorry to hear.
It's fine. Is randomized escape sequence turned on right now? Oh. Well, that could be... Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Wow. Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so this is different. We might save the animals. I'm gonna try to. But I don't know if we can. So, randomized escape sequence, it is now going to kick us out at a random map station. Also, I'm gonna have a second to turn screw attack back on.
Probably screw attack, yeah, back on. I was thinking about that. I was like,
It was close. I don't want to take damage. I don't want to fall. Also, we need to save as much time as we possibly can if we are going to save the animals.
Yeah.
Saw that 4.5 minute timer show up. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. I was like, that doesn't look. Oh.
Yeah, okay, so we're getting kicked out of a random map station. We are here. We now need to see Green Brinstar connects to Criteria from the top. It connects to Upper Norfair from the bottom. We're going to go down to Upper Norfair. No, actually, we're just going to pop out. Never mind. Animals, sorry. That's not happening today.
Oh, the couch wins.
Couch win. Couch win. Couch win.
Oh, I'm sad now. It's fine. It's fine. The animals will be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. We're gonna check the Criteria map station just to be sure. So we've got a second. We can do that. Hi ship. Bye ship.
Yeah, hi ship. Bye ship. Kirby, bye Kirby.
It gave us 4 minutes. It expects that we're gonna do more than go to the Criteria one, but we're gonna check anyway. It might be. It could be. It isn't. Okay, so they're probably either in Norfair or wrecked ship. So we're not gonna chance it. Chances of us getting back there and getting out there and back are incredibly low at this time, so unfortunately the animals will have to stay on the planet. I'm sorry. They should have been smart enough to not get caught in a room.
That's what I always said.
Alright, that's time.
GG's.
GG's.
Wow, this seed was a roller coaster of nonsense.
And very fun to just go check everything while we made up fun facts and other stuff about this game and renamed rooms and enemies and...
Oh yeah. This is just so much fun. I love this randomizer. If y'all are interested in playing it, Super Metroid Varia, just search that in Google, you'll find the randomizer. There's a wonderful community. They've got a Discord community. I highly recommend it if you like Super Metroid, if you're interested in doing these kind of platformers. Super Metroid is a really fun game in and of itself because of the incredibly high skill cap. Like, I know the game well, I still wouldn't consider myself to be exceptional at it. But yeah, 217 was a good time. Good time. But yeah, I highly recommend it as a speed game. It's a lot of fun, either the randomizer or regular speedruns. Yeah. That's all I got.
Soulmass, would you like to tell us where we can find you on the internet?
You can find me at twitch.tv/soulmass218 as you see it on the screen. GrayGooGirl and Lady Arcaders, thank you for having me. It's definitely a pleasure.
Absolutely.
And if anybody wants to come over and follow me on Twitch, I don't speedrun this game, but I do speedrun multiple other games. So if you like speedrunning, you might want to come check me out.
I should probably plug my own Twitch channel as well. It's twitch.tv/GrayGooGirl. I do all sorts of other randomizer stuff. I do Super Metroid, A Link to the Past, and I do Final Fantasy IV for Enterprise. I'm looking to pick up Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide, but that should be relatively soon. Yeah, so feel free to check me out there.
I have nothing to plug for myself. Follow Lady Arcaders, follow GrayGooGirl, follow Soulmass. I don't stream. Don't follow me on the internet. Don't look at my Twitter, please. But thank you a lot for showcasing this, and thanks for having me on commentary, and thanks Soulmass for joining us.
Absolutely, I truly appreciate you both.
Everybody hold tight, we're gonna go to a quick intermission screen. We're gonna update all of our plans for the next week, and then I'll see you in a moment. Hey, hi, hello everyone. I made sure my mic was turned on this time. You could actually hear me. Big props again to GrayGooGirl for doing Super Metroid Varia Randomizer for us. It's always really fun to have randomizers on the channel, and I love commentating for it. Coming up next for Attract Mode, on Thursday, August 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Ethan Winters would probably finally get to have his happy family fun times if he could just stop misplacing them. And then what if he just got a new perspective on things, and we're going to have Big Scared run through Resident Evil Village, New Game Plus Glitchless. Very super excited for that. If you're interested, submission and volunteer applications for Lady Arcaders are always open, but we're scheduling for the rest of August a track mode. So if you want to submit anything for us, if you have a randomizer, you have anything cooking and fun you would like to show off, that would be really awesome if you would submit that to us. I'm sure somebody will put the exclamation marks in chat for me because I kinda can't read and type in the chat at the exact same time. Other than that, we only have one showcase coming up because we are going to be taking a break for Flame Fatales 2023, and they are benefiting Malala Fund. And there are a lot of our members that are going to be in the community participating. If you would like to check it out, it is going to be on Games Done Quick's Twitch channel, and the link for it is going to be gamesdonequick.com/schedule/44, so you can check all of those out on the schedule. Thank you, Metroid Crime, for putting links in the chat for me. I can't read and do things at the same time. But very excitedly, we're so excited for Flame Fatales coming up, and our next showcase will actually be featuring Big Scared, who will be in Flame Fatales, so do not miss that, coming up on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And right now, we are going to be rating one of our very fun community members, Carrie Ariam, who is playing Celeste right now, so stick around for that raid, and we'll see you next time on Thursday for track mode. Bye-bye!